Hey folks, welcome to the weekly blog of Net Ultimate. This week we are going to cover more into the business plan for your business. Okay, it's absolutely necessity to have a business plan, and you find it may sound very awkward, but many of the time you find many businesses never have a business plan. They just get into the business thinking that they are going to make a profit. What is a business plan and how to design it for your success is the goal. Whether irrespective if you are a startup or a small business or a mid-sized business, first thing you want to do is having a business plan that can balance your budget. Okay, that's our first goal. Okay, and what is a business plan? Business plan is a realistic business input and output. You having a strategy, what you are going to sell, when you are going to sell, what is the service you are in. If anybody asks you what kind of business are you in, will you able to answer it? Is a very good question about business plan. I was reading about McDonald's owner being asked what business you are in. Ray Kraft, okay, when he was in a business school meeting, he was asked what business you are in. He was mentioning that it will surprise you that I am not in hamburger business but in a real estate business. Okay, people were kind of astonished because he knew that his vision was to own majority of the corner plots in North America. Okay, so it may not look like what you see, but you have to really understand what is the business you are in. Okay, and realistic input and output, what kind of money, time and energy and the resources you are going to pump in. You could be a person who could do a home-based business. You could be a person who is doing what you call a small startup, who could be, it's so many categories you can come from, but you got to know the input and output projection, because at the end of the day, output minus input is what you are after. Okay, demand and sales study. You have to know what is the demand for your product and what is the kind of sale you are looking at. You may not be in a sale business. You could be in a business like a social media, okay, where you are not actively into the selling mode but traffic building mode. No matter what kind of business, and you have to study that. List the necessity of the list of necessities of the investments and to strengthen your business in short, mid-term and long term. Okay, that is another thing. You got to know how long it is going to take you to turn profit. Okay, some businesses can turn profit in 30 days, some businesses can turn profit in 3 years. Do you know how long it will take for your business conservatively? Okay, if you know that, then you have to make sure you can sustain that much time. Otherwise you will be like my friend I always share with, okay, that when he started the business, he has a lot of money and no experience, and when he closed the business, we had a lot of experience and no money. You don't want to be in the category. Have a time frame for break even and profit making. Okay, making profit is not a bad word. Okay, many times we have to say to the first time entrepreneurs that it is important to make a profit, and that's why you are in business. Okay, so understand when you are going to turn profit. Okay, you may not know how, because sites like Facebook, they have to figure out at some point of time, or even Google for that matter, they have to figure out at some point of time how they are going to make a profit. So their strategy was have a product that the world craves for and come out with it and specialize in it, and then we will figure out. Okay, if that is the case you are after, you got to know that, so that you are not crying on second month that you are not making profit, because you have to know your business model and your business plan. Need to have an online presence. Okay, it's very important today, and it's a no-brainer that you got to have online presence. Okay, and the best way to do it is partner with a company who can understand your needs and maybe venture into your product. Okay, if you convince them, if you pitch your sale on why your product is the best product, you never know, you may find companies that they are willing to invest into your concept. Okay, I know that in Net Ultimate we do invest in the software developments and products that people come out with, if that is attractive. Okay, with no money down and no contract phenomena. Okay, so you figure out your strategy for online presence, but nevertheless have a very good business plan, test it very well, mastermind it, discuss it, and then launch into it. Okay, that's a goal. So a good business plan yields you good results. Hope this was useful for you to share with your friends, families through social media. And if you have any comments and questions, definitely ask us and we will be excited to get back to you. Okay, see you next week. Have a wonderful week.